Well, it's cold. Last night we had our first serious cold front come through, and it dumped about 4 inches of snow on us yesterday, and went from 50 degrees the day before to, it was probably 29 or something like that yesterday, and this morning we woke up to almost single-digit temperatures. I don't care. I'm gonna go try and catch some blue cats. It's gonna be cold. Come along with me. We'll see what we can get on top of this morning. Fish on. Here we go, guys. Poles are in the water. One thing I'll stress to you guys, if you're out here fishing in these cold temperatures like this, slow down, move slow, be deliberate with what you're doing, and you'll have a lot less accidents. The ground's slick, there's snow on the ground, it's cold, you're by yourself. You don't want an accident to happen, so slow down, take your time. No need in being in any type of hurry. Just have some fun. Hand warmers and toe warmers, they're going to be clutch for you too. Just a little info on the gear I'm using down here today, guys. I don't have anything terribly expensive by any means. Poles I'm using are a Shakespeare Catfish Ugly Stick. You can usually pick those up for around $29.99 to $49.99, depending on if you're buying the pole or the combo. The reels I'm using are a Cast King Sharky 3 bait feeder reel, spinning reels. And it's the 6000 series, so the biggest reel that they offer in that. Really solid reel. My brother and I found these on Amazon. You pick them up for a pretty reasonable price, $49.99 to $59.99. I think he got his on sale. Unfortunately, mine was not. I paid $59.99. Those reels are spooled up with 25-pound big game mono. Leaders are 40-pound big game mono. And I've got a double dropper loop rig with 8/0 hooks and a 2-ounce sinker, so pretty simple stuff really. Frozen cut shad. I've saved a lot of the shad that I was catching over the summer and fall, kept that in the freezer, and have the opportunity to use that in these cold weather situations where maybe you don't have access to finding shad from the bank. Obviously, if you've got a boat, a lot easier to get out there and find that shad, but being an old bank fisherman like myself, this cold weather tends to drive the shad out a little bit deeper, and I find that I have a little bit more troubles finding them from the bank, that is. Here we go, you guys. Fish on. He's a good one too. That didn't take long at all. Trying to get him up and off this channel ledge that I'm out in front of. Well, he ain't that good a fish, but it's a start, and he left both my bait. That's what we're after, guys. Well, he did leave both my baits. I'm gonna try to find that other one. Here we go, guys. Cold weather blue cats. It's worth it to get out here in this cold weather. That's a nice fish. He'll probably go maybe 8 or 9 pounds. Let's hope we get on the 30 or better. We'll let this one go. See you later. All right, guys, here for about 25, maybe 30 minutes, and already caught a fish. So starting the morning off pretty good. Last time I was down here around 10 o'clock is when these fish really started turning on. And I tell you what, I'm sitting here on the bank in this cold weather thinking about the fact that if 5 years ago you'd have asked me if I'd been fishing in 12-degree temperatures with snow on the ground, I'd have said you're crazy. Misconception, big misconception for a lot of years of my life has been hang up the poles when the weather gets cold. That was a big mistake I made for a lot of years. This cold weather fishing, hey, it's a lot of fun, you know, it's different. A lot of guys are used to taking their shirt off and hanging out on the boat or on the bank and drinking some beers and fishing in warm weather. I'd rather fish this cold weather all day long. This stuff's just fun. And if you've never tried it, highly recommend you guys get out there. Definitely get you some warm weather gear. I've got about 4 layers on underneath my coveralls and coat here. So you got to do what you can to stay warm if you're going to get out here and give this a whirl. But it's a lot of fun. Definitely highly recommend it. As you can see, misconception, you can catch fish in the cold. Unfortunately, I've got to work today, so I've only got about another 20 minutes to wait on these fish. We're going to see if we can't get into at least one more before we leave. If not, one fish is great. It was well worth the trip out. Enjoyed this cold weather fishing for some blues. Strongly encourage you guys to get out there and try it. Also, as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bell notification if you guys want to see any of my upcoming videos. Going to be trying to keep about 2 of those coming out a week. Hopefully, depending upon my availability to fish in between work and other responsibilities. So stay tuned, and we'll see if we can't get on another one today. Well guys, I do believe that's a wrap. I gotta head to work, like I said, just squeezing in a little fishing before I gotta go put in a little time. Wasn't a bad little trip. 2 hours out here, catch one decent fish. You can't beat that. Plus it's always fun to be outside. Get out there, give this a try guys. It's a whole lot of fun. And like I said, you can catch fish in the cold. We'll see you on the next one, guys.